What you're looking at there, out there, that's called Burra Rock. Welcome to Whiteys Rides. So I'm going to get ready to go for a ride tomorrow. I'm going to ride from Burra Rock to Cave Hill. That's my new logo. Whiteys Rides. So I'm out here. I've got the car parked up here. So we're just here. I've got the bike here. We'll get ready to go for a ride tomorrow morning. Do this ride. Yep. So it's Burra Rock out here. It's a camping spot here. No one's here, just me. Yeah. So cooking my dinner. And the weather's nice. It's going to be 20, I think it's 23 degrees today. And I think tomorrow, going by memory, I think tomorrow is meant to be 28. So, yeah. So it's not going to be too horrible and cold to have. Should be a good ride. So Burra Rock to Cave Hill on the what they call the Fall Drive Woodland track. Yeah. Which is the track I was trying to ride going from Cave Hill to this way, but yeah, I got lost. Okay. Welcome to Whiteys Rides. So I got a big ride today. It's not really big, but I'm in a very isolated area. I'm going to go from Burra Rock to Cave Hill. So I'm out at Burra Rock now. So it's a beautiful day. It's cold, but it's it's like, I think it's like the 10th, the 12th or something of August. I'm not sure. But we'll have a good ride, and we'll see how this ride goes. So I'm going down a fall drive track that's closed for wet weather, but I think it's dry. You know, it might be some puddles. It's called the Woodland Track, Burra Rock to Cave Hill Woodland Track. So yeah, we'll do this, and Burra Rock's just there. I'll show you. That's the bike. Whiteys Rides. So there's Burra Rock. Doesn't look very big on the camera, but yeah, it's a pretty big rock. Okay, so we're just sort of ridden away from the campsite. So this is the Cave Hill via Woodline Fall Drive, closed when wet. So from Burra Rock to Cave Hill, and we're gonna have a good ride. We're gonna have a good ride today with Whiteys Rides. I got a new sticker. Yeah. So that's a W. Yeah, it's Whiteys Rides. So there's a woodland track there. That's it there. So you can see that looks like a pretty nice normal fall drive track. No problem. So yeah, we'll see how it is. We'll see what happens. There's no one out here either. No one's here. That's the normal road to Cave Hill. I think it's 56 k's away. Cave Hill. Alright, this is a shortcut. Off we go. Yeah, I think I'll just I'll keep going. I'm gonna turn off the camera. It's worked out well. I've got the sun behind me now, so it's working good. So I'm just gonna give the camera a rest, and yeah, we'll just keep going. And yeah, I want to get there. So yeah, I'm taking a little break. Yeah, because I've just come off at speed. So that's where I lost the front end there. Just the front end's just sort of, and I ended up just there. Ended up front wheel and the thing here. I can't believe it. I don't know how but I knocked the petrol cap came off. It's on again, so I must have like knocked the button and twisted it. So yeah, so that's not good. So yeah, it's just going down here and I came off. This is what I hit. Ugh. You just can't see it come up so fast. There's a way around here for the 4-wheel drives. So I've hit this. It doesn't look that bad. I nearly stayed off. Well, I thought I stayed on the bike, but I don't know. I didn't. I thought I was going to wobble out of it. So I'm coming down this way here. Gee, it's not that bad really. It's just a concave thing. But the front, probably bottoms out, like hitting that opposite wall there. You can see my tyre mark. That's sort of where I've hit. And you can see I sort of wobbled over that way then. Yeah. So it's, so I've come off, I've hit this, and I've come off way up there. The speed's going to carry you that far, because obviously I sort of saw it. I only really saw it at the last second. So I don't know. I don't know what I did. I'm not sure if I accelerated or backed off or what. I don't know. Anyway, I'll give it a rest. Well, back on the bike, keep going. Yeah, all the fuel was coming out, so I had to pick up the bike straight away. I can't muck around for my fuel. Oh, I don't know, I reckon I lost, went down there's the fuel there. I think I lost, I don't know, like a can of beer's worth. Anyway, upwards and onwards. We'll get there yet. Right, so if you need emergency, then just ring who you want and get help. Yeah. Anyway, I've made it to the Burrow Rock, the main road. There's the sign at the other end. So I guess I've made it. We'll call that a win. Yeah. So yeah, that's the sign. That's the sign there. Alright, so I've got to this, I've done my main trip, the Woodland Line 28-kilometre track. I went down this, like a continuation of the Woodline track, but I don't know where it goes. Went a few k's down there, and I come back here, and this road, this way goes to Cave Hill. I'd like to get to the rock. I'm pretty sure I've got enough fuel to get there and go all the way home, but I'm not going to risk it. And yeah, this is like what I wanted to do. Do this track. and I think I'll be happy with that. we're back home, back to Burrow Rock. So yeah, had a good ride. That's it for me. An old truck here. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore, and thank God. And some farming equipment. All the tappets are still there, and that, and the engine. Oh yeah, gearbox still there. Yeah. I don't know what this is. And that's Burrow Rock. I don't know if that's gold mining thing, or farming. Yeah, some other things over here. Oh, here's an old truck. This looks interesting. Oh yeah, an old V8. It's an old flathead V8. So that's how they used to do them, mate. Yeah. See, the valves are in the cylinder block. Side valves. So when the head went on, the head was really like thin and just like flat, really nice looking flat across the top. That's the old flathead V8 side valves. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, okay guys,